Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some GeoGuessr. It is time for a world challenge of the 3-minute variety. We find ourselves in Mongolia? Could be. In France. In Calais. I don't know. I'm just thinking it looked like 3 fleur-de-lis. We're in some sort of walled community. Very interesting. It's got a two-door kind of construction to it. Clearly this was meant to be defensible, forts and everything. It appears to be like one of the reenactment type places. But people are actually living here? I don't know. Magazine General. You would expect if this were... I mean, there's 3 fleur-de-lis twice, so I'm thinking France. But, you know, I mean, just because there's 3 fleur-de-lis, it could be Sweden for that matter. But it has a Tudor construction. I don't know. I don't think it's Britain, because if it were Britain, you'd expect that QE2 would be all over the place. And she's not. So, it's very bizarre, because if this is like a touristy area, shouldn't there be tourists? You know? I see no tourists. Those are short plates. That's an F-150 and it's a short plate. Oh, don't tell me this is like in the United States somewhere. Oh God, that's a short plate on the front and the back. With an F-150 and a Chevy, I don't know, probably a Silverado is what they're called. Oh no. Are we like in like one of the colonies? I mean, they're not colonies anymore, but you know what I mean. Oh, this is brutal. What do you think, guys? We have 40 seconds left to figure it out. Wow. I don't think we're in Europe if there's short plates. I just don't. Le Billard. Because I would say France. But now, this could be in frickin' Louisiana. I was originally going to say France. We're just going to say France, and if we're wrong, we're wrong. Oh my God, it is in the New World. Oh, that's painful. It's in Nova Scotia. The Fortress of Louisbourg. Well, that was very German. I suppose I wouldn't pronounce it that way. Oh, wow. Okay, well, hey, you know, off to a great start this week. 302 solid points. Then they're going to throw us into South Africa. So this is perfection attained. Lowest score while actually trying in a GeoGuessr round. That's going to go to me, I think. This could be Australia for that matter. Might have to use the arrow keys if my little circle won't work. Alright, we're driving on the left. It's no surprise, because I mean, we just have to decide, are we in South Africa or Australia, honestly. Well, with words like that, National Route 507, or MR 507. Instantly a bad camera, and then a good camera on the other side of the intersection. Sydney-Reg, Milstead, Dolgelly. I feel like this is Australia. Doesn't it feel like Australia? It feels like Australia. I'm going to go with Australia. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to turn down the other way. I'm going west. Let's try and remember that when I go back to the beginning so I can go east instead. Drying up. Should have brought some juice. I don't have any juice with me. This is one of the few times I'm recording, actually, without liquids at hand. I'm starting to dry up. It's the 4th episode I've recorded. Not of this. This is the first one of these for the week. Well, that's my 30 seconds. I don't really see anything coming up about the bend. Looks like an old railroad track converted, maybe. Another road, dirt road to the right. No, nothing. All right, let's go back to the start and go east this time and see if there's anything to the east. Otherwise, we're just going to be in Australia somewhere. Kind of feels like the southeast to me. I can't tell you why. I suppose if I knew a little bit more about the smaller cities in Australia, I would know, but I can't imagine that any of those cities on that sign, one, are probably cities, they're probably all small towns, but that two would be known by people outside of the region, much like small towns everywhere else in the world. 40 some odd seconds left, and nothing is going to save me on this one. Well, the only thing I could say is with some confidence that we are in Australia. I wonder if I had guessed in Louisiana. I probably would have gotten a lower score, actually, on that last one. I bet that's true. No. I'll use the last 10 seconds here just to zoom in, pick a place over in NSW. We'll say we're by Wagga Wagga, because I like Wagga Wagga. Not too bad. We were in NSW, just at the very northern part of NSW. Bogabilla. Goondiwindi. There it is. Boomy. We're on Bruxner Road. Very cool. Round 3. We are in Scandinavia. Perhaps more accurately the Nordic countries, of course, because we're in Finland. Technically, that's not Scandinavia. And it looks like we are in Finland based on the name of that town. Suventokumpu. 6 kilometers this way. It's tempting. I'm actually going to go this way first because we're slowing down. And I don't think it's just for the bridge. Okay, yeah. So we've got a little bit of a town here. Keepies, Kerpies, perhaps. Whatever those are, they're sold there, presumably. Definitely going to go with Finland on this one. We're going to say southwest. But not, not as far south as Helsinki by any means. So we're not talking the coast. We are going north by northwest. Fantastic. Every time we've got to mention Hitchcock. Looks like it's the spring. These are just starting on the deciduous trees. There are plenty of puddles around. This way does not appear to be bearing fruit. Go up to that sign. Go past the sign. Catilla 50 kilometers that way. Well, that's not very helpful. Let's go into Finland here. I'm thinking, like I said, here-ish. Alright, so if we're here-ish, do we see Catilla anywhere? And the answer is no, I don't. But that's not a problem. I wasn't really expecting to see it, to be honest with you. But I kind of like it. We've got a minute left. Let's go back to the beginning and go the other way. South by southeast. There's a car this way. We're following the car. Something is 30 kilometers this way. But since Google thinks it's a license plate, I'll never be able to tell. That is a speed down sign. Nice little barn. I mean, with 38 seconds left, we're not going to do much better than the southwest of Finland, to be honest with you. No. Kind of hoping something's up around the bend, and I just don't see anything up around the bend. Other than this car that we're surprisingly overtaking, because the Google car does not travel that fast. No. We'll just go right on in here then. Oh, we're in the north. That's okay. To be honest with you, Finland kind of looks the same no matter where you are. There's Gatila. And the other town was very, very small, because I don't see it anywhere. Alright, round 4. Back in the Scandinavian and or Nordic countries. Okay, are you a flag? You appear to be a flag. Red on the top, blue on the bottom, white in the middle. I have seen this flag before. Are we mowing the lawn? We are mowing the lawn. Very nice. It's always good to have pride in your home. Keep the lawn nicely mowed. I'm trying to get a good look at this flag here. We're just getting bad breeze, but it was red with the symbol. It kind of looked like Slovakia again. I'm going for just a Hail Mary. No, Sweden. That's horrible. Might have been the flag of Slovakia. Might have also been a flag of whatever little province that is. So much for that. That did not go as planned. Alright. Should have done more research. That was sloppy play. Cigonial. Okay. What's this one say? Leaving Cigonial? Alright. Driving on the right, which is good. Europe, apparently. Definitely has this feel to it. Let's jump over to this road. See what the stop sign says. Stop sign says stop. Okay. Calle. Oh, alright, alright. That means street in Spanish. Avenue, perhaps. Road. But it's definitely Spanish. So, now we just have to figure out, are we in Mexico? Are we in South America? Or are we in Spain? The architecture would seem to betray Spain. We don't know this for certain. What we're really hoping to kind of see is maybe a little sign that tells us we're on such and such a road. I admit I'm not feeling confident about that. But we can hope. This was a tough one. All the way around, right? I'm not so sure. So I'm thinking, because we've been recording 12 and a half minutes, there's only 90 seconds left, so that's going to be 14 minutes, maybe a minute for an outro, that this is going to be another one that ends in about 15 minutes. To me, that seems very short. So I might start thinking about doing 4-minute challenges. Castilla y León. Well, Castile is historically here. León is historically here. And apparently we are at the position, the joint of them. So let's say we're here. That's pretty close. I liked it. So as I was saying, this is real short, especially since I got that before we were at the end. So now we're 13,000 points. We're 13 minutes in. I'm going to post a 13-minute video, and that just seems short to me. I don't know. If you like it, leave a comment. Say, hey, short is fine. If you'd rather they be longer, let me know that too. Maybe I'll start doing 4-minute challenges instead. I think I'm just going to do a 4-minute challenge for the next one, see if that gets in more of a line. Because my goal is about 20 minutes of video, as you know, or maybe you don't know because I've been going so fast lately. But if you like this shorter 15-minute kind of thing, let me know that too, and we'll just keep doing these 3-minute challenges that end up being about 15, 16 minutes long. This one will be shorter, but that's okay. If you enjoyed it, please click that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.